Good morning. Thought I'd come out live again this morning after my break last week. So I hope you are well, and we're going to start off in a child pose. So just coming down, the knees can be together or wide apart, whatever suits you. And you can choose whether you want to have a bit of a stretch through the armpits, through the arms by having active arms, or whether you just relax them down. So just coming down, see if you can bring the forehead to the floor, and if you can't, with ease, bring your hands underneath your head just to support you up a little bit. And let's immediately drop into our breath. So see if you can invite 3 slightly slower breaths into your body. Noticing where your breath goes. Really feel the last exhale. And then gently extend the hands if they're not already. Push through your fingertips and lift yourself up to hands and knees. Just step the knees so they're about a hip distance apart, and just begin to bring a little bit of movement into your body. So whether you rock from side to side or forwards and back, or maybe you just bring a bit of a circular motion into your body. Just see what feels nice. Just for a couple of rounds, bring it into the shoulders, into the waist, into the hips. And don't forget about your neck. So just turning the head from left to right. See how it feels. And then we'll start to take it into that cat-cow movement. So we drop the belly as we inhale to look forward. See if you can draw the shoulder blades back. And then extend, push away from the ground, drawing the tummy up, chin to chest. And just take a couple of rounds like that. So moving with that breath connection. Bringing space into your spine. And bringing more space for your breath in your lungs, in your ribs. Okay, next time you exhale, we're going to tuck our toes under and really spread your fingers. Push into your fingertips, push into the knuckles of your hands. So you can lift out of the wrists a little bit. So you push into your toes, and then see if you can just lift the knees off the ground. And imagine there's a big beach ball underneath you holding you up, so we're not going straight up. Just waking up the core. So let the shoulder blades spread on your back. Let the neck lengthen. And remember to breathe. And hold it for one more breath. And then really push through your fingertips, push through your toes. Lift the hips up and send them back into your first downward dog. And from here, just have a bit of a walk with your hands. See how your wrists are feeling. So you can lift up one hand, rotate a wrist. And then bring it into the legs, so bending one knee, maybe lifting a foot and rotating that ankle, switching. So just forgetting about the actual shape of a downward dog for a moment, just seeing what feels good. So you can have a bit of a sway here. You can come up onto a fingertip, get a bit more of a side body stretch. So just kind of owning the shape for a moment, letting it be yours. And then maybe finding a little bit of stillness or a bit of movement. Make it your practice today. Okay, so we're going to walk our hands back towards our feet to come right up onto the fingertips. And sink down into your feet, bend the knees, let the head drop and take a hold of the elbows. And you can have a little bit of a sway at the back of your mat. If you really let your head be heavy, see if you can feel the neck lengthening. So we bring some space between the vertebrae of the neck. Maybe just shake it a little bit from side to side, if that feels all right. And then we're going to slide the hands up the legs, just coming up into a halfway lift. And see if you can pause here. So see if you can start to lengthen your legs and lengthen your spine. You don't have to be at this perfect right angle. So if your legs are a bit stiff this morning, just lifting up a little bit higher. So you can really push into the heels. And then almost again, so like you're pushing through your feet. Can you lift out of the ankles Engage the tummy up and lengthen through the spine, shoulders away from the ears. And then we'll slide it down towards the ground and walk the hands back out into your downward dog. So spread those fingers wide, push into the fingertips, into the knuckles, and really push into your thumb and first finger and that space between them. And then from there, can you draw the shoulders down your back? Maybe just wrap the arms a little bit. So I always think like the armpits are looking towards each other. So feel that shoulder girdle wake up. And see if you're going to wriggle the hips back, get a little bit of length into your spine. And then look towards your hands, and we're going to walk up to the front of the mat, coming into a forward fold at the top of the mat. Head hangs down. And with an inhale, sliding up halfway here. Shoulders drawing back. Lifting up the tummy, lifting up the ribs. And exhale, sending it down. Okay, push through the feet. This time, take the arms out wide, and we're going to rise up to standing. Looking up to your hands, inviting a little back bend in, and then exhale, hands come into your heart. So your arms out wide, reach it up, looking up, and exhale, hands come in. Okay, this time, inhale, reach it up, take them back out wide as you dive it forwards. Plant the hands, we're going to step your right foot down the mat, so on the toes, spin onto the heel of that foot, and push yourself up into this warrior two stance. So the front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Take the arms out wide, palms face down, relax the shoulders. So your warrior two. And we're going to inhale, reach this left arm up and over as the back hand comes to rest gently on the back thigh, reversing your warrior. You can look to the back heel or look up, your choice. We're going to flow a little bit here. So inhale, bring it back, warrior two. And then exhale into your reverse warrior. Do that a couple of times. And see, as you start to lean it back, can you go a little bit deeper? And as you come forward, can you sink a little bit deeper into that front thigh? And take two more. And last one. Bringing it back. Windmill the hands all the way down to the foot, spin onto the toes of the back foot. And we'll step it back into your downward dog. Look towards your hands, walk up to the front of your mat. And with an inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, send it down. Push into the feet, arms wide, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. And we'll take it to the other side. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, dive it forwards. And plant the hands. We're going to step the left foot back. Spin onto those toes. Push yourself up. So right toes are facing the short edge of your mat. Back toes are turning out slightly, 45 degrees. Bending into that front knee. Arms out wide. Relax your shoulders. Okay, turn to face your front fingers. And we start to move with our breath. So take an inhale. And as you exhale, reverse your warrior. Leaning over. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale, reverse. And take a few more of those, seeing if you can let the body sink into the shape. Just become a little bit more warm, a little bit deeper. And taking two more. And this time as you come into warrior two, you're going to take the back hand up and over, windmill the hands, spin onto your back toes. So you come into this lunge, plant your hands and step it back into your last downward dog. See how it feels now. Maybe take the hands a little bit wider, spread your fingers, lift out of the wrists and send those hips back, a little bit of weight into your heels, that little wrap of the arms, so armpits turning in. Give the head a little shake. And then lower it down to your knees. And sink it back into your child pose. Arms out front or by your feet, your choice. Just come back to your 3 breaths. See if they feel a little bit more spacious now in your body. And at the end of your last exhale, you can stay here or you can walk the hands in, coming up to kneeling, finding a seat or just stay kneeling. So we just bring our hands together just to finish our short little yoga burst today. So I hope you have a glorious day. The sun is shining here on me, so I hope it's shining on you. Namaste. Have a great day. Thank you so much for joining me.